Good day, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Military and Foreign Affairs Network. I am your host, the Voice of Reason. Today, March 7th, 2022, we are continuing our coverage of the ongoing civil war taking place inside of the former state of Ethiopia. First, before I kind of get into the battlefield reports, I'd like to do a quick shout out to the Smoky Hill Committee and their hospitality. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Diving right into the ongoing conflict inside, again, of the former state of Ethiopia, we are hearing about fighting taking place near the northwest quadrant of the Tigray region, specifically near the Badme border crossing area to the northeast of Shiraro. We are hearing that elements of the Tigrayan Defense Forces have in fact engaged forces of the Eritrean Army within the vicinity, northeast and west of Shiraro, again in the area near Badme. There has been fighting taking place within the confines of that area in the past. However, we are indeed hearing that there could be a more robust buildup of the Tigrayan Defense Forces as they continue to build up and prepare for possible further operations in terms of crossing the Tekeze River and looking to reclaim the western areas of the Tigray region. As we know, the forces of the despotic regime of Eritrea are actively involved in the fighting and the control of the area of western Tigray, specifically near Humera. Now, what in terms of what is going on within the areas near Badme, again, hard to say. Is this the start of a larger operation or a more of a border spat taking place that we have seen in the past? Again, very, very difficult to say. But again, the Tigrayan Defense Forces continue to build up forces in the western part of the country and have reconsolidated a lot of its forces after the counter invasion into the Amhara region, which again had penetrated many miles south of Desse, Kombolcha, Kamise, and had even threatened Addis Ababa, also known as Finfine at one point. We continue to hear about the successes of the Oromo Liberation Army. That is probably one reason we are not seeing the Abiy loyalist formations continuing to support the Afar regional forces in the Afar region on the ground. The intel that we are getting is that the Abiy loyalist formations operating specifically in Western Oromia really have its hands full, and I have obtained video evidence that would absolutely show that the ENDF, the Abiy loyalist formations, are having great difficulties with the Oromo Liberation Army in its continued strategy to isolate and destroy regime elements of the Abiy loyalist, specifically in Western Oromia. Additionally, we are starting to hear additional infighting taking place inside of the Amhara region. Again, Fano has become probably stronger than both the regional Amhara regional leadership would like, and obviously the leadership within the Prosperity Party in Addis Ababa is also concerned over the growth and expansion of the Fano organization. And the latest information coming out of the region would indicate there has been actual fighting in which fatalities have occurred between regime Abiy loyalist security forces and the Fano paramilitary nationalist organization that operates in the Amhara region and other areas, to include the Oromia region and the Tigray region as well at certain points within the confines of this conflict. That is the news for today. Obviously, we will continue to track this very, very large-scale conflict and, most importantly, a human tragedy that continues to take place inside of the Tigray region in terms of the Anaconda strategy that does not allow food, medicine, or any other outside assistance into the Tigray region. And again, that is part of the war goal, war aim, and you can call it what you will. Many folks call it genocide. Anytime that you restrict the flow of food, medicine, water, and what have you into a nation state that ends in fatality of the populace, it is no different than putting a bullet in someone's head. So again, that is the news. We will have more at a later date. We continue to cover this conflict very, very closely. Have a good day, everybody.